You've grown up in the music business with Mac Miller recently passing and Demi Lovato's overdose. Many young artists may be silently struggling. How did you avoid these pitfalls?
Yeah, first off, shout out to my parents, shout out to my pops, Master P.
Yeah.
That definitely helped.
Good parents.
Having strong parents in your life definitely helped. But it's been there since the late 1700s. I mean, the pursuit of happiness. I mean, Thomas Jefferson wrote about it in the Declaration of Independence. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
You better quote Thomas Jefferson.
You know, people think that happiness is correlated with money, with possessions. And I just literally posted on my Instagram this quote from Bob Marley where he's like, possessions make you rich. So people see the success. We live in a social media world where we think that means happiness just because you're popping physically, you know, possession-wise in the bank. That doesn't mean your soul is rich. And that's what I learned from a little kid from day one. You know, I had a figure like Master P in my life where I seen he did so much for people. But at the end of the day, the reason my dad was always so happy because he was doing it for him. You know, you can't worry about what other people say out there. And you know, R.I.P. Mac Miller, because he was fighting a battle that nobody really knew about. You know, I knew some people close to him where it's like even the women in his life, you know, Ariana Grande, it's like it's hard to deal with somebody where you know they're on the edge of, you know, taking their self out. I've dealt with that with my family where it's like I could be the most positive person in the world, but that doesn't mean your brother or sister or your cousin or your best friend or your boyfriend or your girlfriend is going to have that same mentality. Make sure we check up on our friends, you know, and at the end of the day, all we can do is pray. Like, God is the key, truly.
I see you. What would Jesus do?